Hello YouTube, I'm getting my first ever, that's right, first ever angelfish tomorrow. Should be kind of cool, brand new fish I've never kept before. So stay tuned, I gotta get ready today. I'll pick them up tomorrow, it will be in this video. So if you want to see them, stay tuned. Alright, so the fish I ordered, the angelfish I ordered, they're listed as medium to large. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get away with my normal quarantine tanks, which is the 2 10-gallons over that way. I'm going to have to free up one of these 20 gallons. That's what I'm working on today. And this is the 20-gallon right here, so I got to get the mascara barbs out. The Honduran red point fry will stay in there for now. I've got a tub set up down here temporarily for the mascara barbs. This is a 22-gallon tote. Move the mascara barbs over here. The Honduran red points I'll take in to trade in when I pick up the angelfish tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to work on. So this is probably going to be kind of a pain in the butt. I don't have a lot of maneuvering room for the net. This was not designed to house 20-gallon aquariums. This was supposed to be for like a sump, but I did not do sumps. I wanted more fish tanks. So I'm probably going to put the camera down as I try to scoop these out, and then I'll check back in just a second. Alright, we got everyone moved over. That was surprisingly a lot easier than I thought it would be. These are not really the smartest fish in the world and actually swam right into the net. So they're in here. I got to put a few more inches of water on here. I do have to put a top on here because these are definitely jumpers and I don't want to lose any. Like I said in previous videos, these are going to Sashimi Jimmy. So I've got to make sure they're in tip-top shape for him. And like I said, the Honduran red points are still in here, so they'll get this tank to themselves. No more mascara barbs cruising around causing all sorts of havoc for them, at least for a day. And then they'll go and hopefully find their new homes. Alright, so that's all I got to do today. Now I just got to wait till tomorrow to pick up my new fish, which for you will be in about 2 seconds, so sit tight. Alright YouTube, it is the next day and look what I got. A nice box of live fish. These are my angelfish. There's only 6 fish in there, so it's kind of a big box. But let's take a look. I haven't looked at them yet, and hopefully they're okay. Okay, live tropical fish. Let's get this crap out of the way. My bug bites, food, new life spectrum, aquarium co-op fertilizer, all this junk. Get that out of the way. Here we go. Let's take a look. Big gigantic box for 6 fish. Alright, now, oops. Here we go. My very first angelfish. And as you can see, they are Leopoldi angelfish, and wow, they are a good size. One in good health. Grab the next one here. Looks like we got another one that's alive in there, another good size. So these are all going to be pretty good size, I would imagine. Next one. Ooh, look at the shimmering there. Oh yeah. That's going to be a good looking one. And what do we got next? Uh-oh, this water is a little yellow. Let's see. Oh, no, it's not. Optical illusion. Alright. 2 more to go in here. He is alive. Or she. Never know. I certainly do not know enough to know if they're a boy or a girl. But it looks like we have 6 live angelfish. Like I said, they'll be going down here. So I got to get the Honduran red points out of here. I know I said I was going to take them in when I picked those up, but I got out of work late. And I just wanted to get those fish as soon as possible. So I'm going to scoop these out real quick and then check back in. Alright, so I got the Honduran red point moved over to the 10-gallon quarantine tank. This is where they will live until I take them to the store tomorrow for trade-in. Beto over here is doing great. But just to show you, I found a place for them temporarily. I will say they look 10 times better under this light than that ugly yellow light. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of that yellow light. You can even see the red on this guy or the blue when they were in that tank. But now look how good that guy looks. I kind of want to keep him. I won't, but I kind of want to. Alright, so water change is complete. Fish are in floating. We'll give them about, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. They have been sitting in my fish room for about an hour already, which is a nice, cool, looks like 81 degrees, so they're probably already temperature acclimated, but just to be safe, I'm gonna let them float for a little bit and then I will check back in. Alright, so it has been about a half hour and it is time to plop and drop. Let's see if I can find the thermometer first. It's floating around in here. Here we go. Right at 80 degrees, so that's perfect. Where am I at here? Here we go. That's a little better. Cut this open. Take out the little piece here. I hate when that stuff's floating around in my tank. And just drop them in. Now I did get new lighting. I took out that bulb, the ugly yellow bulb, and I found a Phoenix, Planted Plus LED light, so they should look pretty good. We'll just have to wait and see until I get them all in there what it's going to look like. But I think LEDs are really going to make these fish look good. Alright, so here we are. Of course, they're extremely stressed out, not showing the best color, so I will give them a little bit, kind of get acclimated, settled in, calm down a little bit, and just used to their new environment. But I think they look pretty good. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but you can kind of see like the reddish blue hue in the fins there, really nice. So like I said, I'm going to give them a little bit of time. It looks like they're already out exploring, getting used to their new temporary home. So I'll let them get settled in and check back in a little bit. So I kind of ruined it. They've been out and about, swimming around for the last hour. I put in this piece of wood and that rock, and now I don't know if they're deathly afraid of it, but ever since they've been hiding in this corner back here. Again, this is the Leopoldi angelfish, sometimes called the long-nose angelfish. This is a smaller species from the little bit of research I've done. Also, they don't seem to be as aggressive as other types of angelfish, which is nice. So it should work out well in the community. I haven't decided which tank they're going in, or if I'm going to make a tank specifically for them. I'm not sure yet. We'll just have to wait and find out. So you can see they do have some stuff on them there. You can kind of see right there the bumps, the white spot right there. So they are getting treated. They'll get lots of water changes. Hopefully whatever that is will go away after treatment. Alright, well I'm going to leave them alone. They're definitely stressed out. They were doing fine until I put the rock and the wood in there. I don't know what it is, but they are not happy. So I'm just going to let them be, not going to stress them out. I might drop some food in there, see if they'll eat. But otherwise, that's pretty much it for these guys. I will give you kind of a little heads up on what's to come. So I did pick up one of these 45-inch, it says 45-inch, but it's really a 48-inch LED shop light from Costco. And I'm going to set that up this weekend and hopefully have a video out for you on that on Monday. And then I also have a package from Aquarium Co-op to unbox, which is pretty sweet. Fragile, handle with care. Interesting, there's no fish in there, so don't worry about it. But that's going to sit there until I hook this up and we'll make a whole video out of that. Just a quick little Monday morning video for everyone. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else new. Just this stuff and the angelfish. I guess since I showed this guy on camera the other day, yes, he's in a small little container here, just so I can observe him. He's been in here for a couple days now, fattening him up. He did get a little skinny on me, but he's eating like a champ now. So this weekend I will be moving him back in his tank, so that's pretty sweet. And then I'll also be having an update on the shell dweller tank coming out soon. That's the Lake Tanganyika shell dwellers, which are just super awesome fish. I know a lot of people have been asking about them lately. And then maybe, just maybe, next week, we might get into some goldfish. So that should be a lot of fun. I know a lot of people have been on me about getting goldfish, and I haven't been against it. I just haven't found one I liked, but I may have. So you'll have to stay tuned for that. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. My first ever angelfish. I'm not sure why. I like them. I've never disliked them. I've just never had them before, so I figured might as well jump in, need something new, something fresh. kind of spice up the fish room a bit. Like I said, I don't know where I'm going to put them yet, or if I'm going to design a whole tank around them. We'll see. Let me know if there's a tank in here you want to see them in, or if you want me to build a new tank around them. I don't know. I'm open to just about anything. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.